We will not forgive. We will not forget. We will hunt you down and make you pay.
Terror strikes Afghanistan. 13 U.S. service members killed in an attack at the Kabul airport.
I can't imagine what their family members and their friends could be feeling right now.
Tonight on Denver7 News at 10, veterans provide insight into the last days of our longest war.
Plus, who is ISISK? We go in-depth on the group claiming responsibility for the attack.
And from late arrivals
I should have been dropped off an hour ago
to not even showing up,
This morning, the bus didn't come at all.
Denver school bus drivers are putting parents on edge.
A dark day for our nation, and tonight flags in Colorado and across the country are flying at half staff for the 13 U.S. service members killed today in Afghanistan. Those soldiers were assisting in evacuation efforts at the airport in Kabul when the suicide bombers attacked.
ISISK, an affiliate of the Islamic State, is claiming responsibility for the attack. There were at least 2 explosions, one in the area of the Barron Hotel and the other outside of one of the airport's gates. The Pentagon says after the blast, gunmen began firing. More than a dozen U.S. service members were injured before the attack ended. An unknown number of Afghan civilians also killed or injured.
And President Biden vowed the U.S. will hunt down the attackers and make them pay. He also promised not to let terrorists get in the way of the mission to evacuate Americans.
These ISIS terrorists will not win. We will rescue the Americans in there. We will get our Afghan allies out, and our mission will go on. America will not be intimidated.
And the attack happened just hours after the U.S. Embassy warned U.S. citizens to stay away from the airport unless instructed to be there. Security of the airport has been a pressing concern since the Taliban's return to power, as thousands of people try to flee that embattled nation.
And tonight we are hearing from 3 veterans who served in Afghanistan.
Now, one of them you'll hear from in a moment. The other 2 sat down today with Denver7's CB Cotton.
For us, these are 4x7 images.
Actually, I have a couple of good photos I can key out to you.
But what's now a printed picture was once a 360 reality for Tony Adams.
2009 to 2010, I was U.S. Army, served in Kandahar, Afghanistan.
His time in the country spent as an infantry team leader and unit medic.
We had a lot of different missions, a lot of different roles that we fulfilled while we were there.
Some missions very serious.
Actively trying to find, Taliban.
And others seeing the humanity in others.
Something I always liked doing was, giving the kids candy while we were out on missions.
But on Thursday morning, the current mission in Afghanistan momentarily thwarted by tragedy, as 13 U.S. service members were killed by 2 blasts at the Kabul airport amid evacuation efforts.
I can't imagine what their family members and their friends could be feeling right now.
He does know there's likely heartbreak.
Their time and their efforts and what they've done for their country will not be forgotten.
Especially not Adams and others who've served.
I joined in 2008. Went through flight school and then was stationed at Fort Bragg, deployed in September of 2011.
And it was while deployed that Colorado Democratic State Representative David Ortiz would survive a helicopter crash that left him paralyzed from the waist down.
We were deployed in Khost Province, Afghanistan.
Ortiz, like many others over the past week, left to reflect about their time in the country.
It made us reflect a lot on our service and question whether what we did was worth it.
One thing Ortiz says he's sure of, the tragedy has been politicized.
It was really disheartening to hear from pundits, talking heads, honestly, people that haven't given us a thought in the past 20 years of what we've been doing and sacrificing and fighting.
And on Thursday morning, sacrifice continued, but hopefully soon the mission will be complete.
We need to continue the mission until we get every American out.
If the mission is just to get out of there, then we need to tactically get out of there.
CB Cotton, Denver7.
And tonight we are also hearing from Congressman Jason Crow. He served in Afghanistan as well as an Army Ranger. And Crow says he believes U.S. forces will need to stay in Afghanistan beyond that August 31st deadline to withdraw to get all the Americans out.
I don't think that we can accomplish the mission as I see it between now and the end of the month. That's I've received the information, the briefings, the numbers of American citizens, the number of our Afghan partners, and I do not see a path to accomplishing that between now and the end of the month.
Crow has previously called on President Biden to extend the deadline for U.S. troops to leave. Congressman Ed Perlmutter tells Denver7 he believes the president is serious, though, about sticking to that deadline. However, he also says he would support extending if needed.
I certainly would encourage us staying, a little bit longer to get as many of our friends out as possible.
The State Department estimates about 1,000 U.S. citizens are still there, about 2/3 of them actively trying to evacuate.
And tonight, Denver7 is digging deeper into that terrorist group known as ISIS-K. That K stands for Khorasan, a historical term for the present-day region that includes Afghanistan. The group was formed in late 2014 as an operative of the Islamic State. Counterterrorism experts estimate the group has as many as 2,200 members. And earlier today, President Biden called ISIS-K the sworn enemy of the Taliban. But many of its fighters are actually former Taliban members. According to a United Nations report, ISIS-K is believed to have carried out nearly 80 attacks between January and April. There are ways you can help support the families of those who lost their lives in Afghanistan today. The Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, or TAPS, provides comfort, care, and other resources to families of military members killed in action. Donations to the group can be made through its website, taps.org. You can also find resources to help Colorado veterans right now at thedenverchannel.com.
Highway 285 has reopened between Pine Junction and Conifer following an awful and deadly crash this evening. State troopers say an adult and a child were killed. A second child is feared dead as well, and at least 2 others were hurt. And troopers have not yet released a cause. President Biden's eviction moratorium has been rejected tonight by the U.S. Supreme Court. The vote 6-3, the majority saying the CDC overstepped its bounds. Millions of people are thought to be behind on rent right now. The New York Times reports $46 billion has already been allocated by the federal government to help them out. And as of July, only $5 billion had been distributed. Denver public school parents tell Denver7 they are losing trust in the district's bus drivers.
They say drivers have been late picking up students, or in some cases not even showing up at all. Today, Denver7's Adi Guajardo waited along with one nervous parent for his child to be dropped off.
The first day of school can be exciting for students, but for parents in the Central Park neighborhood,
So if you go to Google Maps,
it's been a nerve-wracking week.
It is a little stressful to not know where my son is, and it's a little stressful that he doesn't know where he is.
Kendall Hunter's 12-year-old son, Alex, attends Maury Middle School in Denver, about 20 minutes away. His son's bus stop is located on 28th Avenue and Emporia Court. Today, he's pacing at a new bus stop, a last-minute change, anxiously waiting for his son's bus to arrive from school. And he's late.
Yesterday, he was taken to Northfield.
About 3 miles from his stop. After several calls to his son, he's able to nail down his location and runs off to a new stop.
Should have been dropped off an hour ago.
At 5:45, they finally reconnected.
Yeah, this bus system just kind of sucks. Has been sucky for the last couple of days.
The last few days, parents say the bus is late or a no-show.
This morning he waited 45 minutes.
Parents reached out to the school Monday, and they got a response today after contacting Denver7. And were told the bus stop was eliminated.
As of right now, the DPS parent portal says this is still our stop.
Denver Public Schools says the transportation service updated routes on the parent portal system, but it turns out there was a technical issue that prevented the update.
We've elevated these concerns to DPS department heads.
Parents here say they just want communication and consistency.
We know transportation is an issue all the way around, and we know they're doing everything they can for my kids and for the other kids in our neighborhood as well.
In a statement, the school district stated they're working out bus stops, acknowledged buses are running late, and pointed to a severe driver shortage. They're in need of 50 bus drivers.
For everyone else in Denver, if you can drive a school bus, please go drive for DPS because they need you.
A spokesperson from the school district apologized and said they're doing their best to get kids to and from school safely. Adi Guajardo, Denver7.
Understand the frustration there. And bus drivers, just one of multiple positions that district is trying to fill tonight. They are looking to hire school nurses, campus safety officers, custodians, and paraprofessionals.
The Littleton City Council is putting a 0.75% sales tax increase on the November ballot. That decision came at the end of a public hearing in which many residents and business owners spoke in favor of raising the rate by only 0.5%. If approved by voters in November, the sales tax increase would help make up for a $6.5 million revenue shortfall.
Our hiking forecast looks great this weekend as a cold front moves through the state. Coming up, I'll let you know how this will be affecting the Front Range.
Valuable van parts stolen from a group that helps homeless Coloradans.
We had all sorts of summer plants, and that pretty much put a squash on all of those plans.
Denver7 viewers step up to help cover the cost of a replacement.
This is a great ending to the summer.
Plus, got tickets to Saturday's Broncos game? Why you'll want to pack some patience at the concessions.